Hi, welcome to episode 5, part 1 of the installation. This is going to be done in 2 parts because of the complexity of the wiring before the insulation goes up. What I'm using for the installation is called a PIR foam. It's a close cell foam, which means there's no water will get into it, and it comes in 1200 by 2400 long. I've actually bought about 12 of them, which should be more than enough for what I need, and it's about 25mm thick. I will also be using this very thin gauge sheet metal angle to help support and retain the insulation. You will see what I'm going to be doing with it when we actually start. You can see the insulation here going up. This is just one part of the wall. The best way to have it is the wall's going to be from here, then going up to touch here. And I've got to probably put a plate or something here just to give it some extra support for the wall sheet that's going here. So that means this has got to be somewhere here, going up and no further out than here. A bit hard to see now, but what I'm also doing is I'm going to be keeping this away about at least 25mm, say, gap. That's going to cut down the conductive heat transfer. So what that means is that the heat from outside here will ricochet off of this piece on the inside. So that will keep it down even further, the heat, which is good. But anyway, what I'll do is I'm going to now just start putting those angles up that I showed you. I'll do a little bit and then I'll show you. You'll have some idea then what I'm up against. To hold the steel angle to the frame of the van, I'll be using these screws. I will be putting insulation across the middle section, probably not so much on the top here, but I'm not quite sure about this. I've got to do it as I find it. On the top there will be insulation going right the way across. What I've already done is marked in pencil. Those pencil marks are to help me where to place that metal strip, which I will be using. Okay, the other mark is where the outside of the insulation goes. I've done one already and it's a bit time consuming because of the design of the van, but that's what it's like when you put the insulation up against it, which will then go right to the top here and along, of course.